Hey y'all, good morning. Another video, another day, another dollar. Thought I'd make this video today in response to a comment that I had the other day, yesterday. And the discussion continues with semen retention, no FAP, abstaining from porn, being celibate, and increasing your sexual lifestyle, you know? Whether that means basically, you know, improving yourself or improving your chances to find a mate. Both are valid goals, and you know what? It's okay if you don't like my videos. I know a lot of you guys love my videos anyway, so it's all good. And if you don't like my videos, that's fine too. You know, everybody has haters, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep doing this. And basically today's conversation is more so to do with your mental health, but also your memory. And I wanted to talk a little bit about how my memory has been improving, because that's been a question that's been coming up in the comments. So let's say that you're practicing semen retention and you're trying to better yourself, right? You're trying to stay away from pornography, and basically you're trying to increase your mental health. Now I'm gonna just get my dog up here. Sora, come on, up here, come on. I'm just gonna get my dog here up on the video because I love dogs. Sora, come up here. Good dog. So you have my dog here on the co-pilot here. Co-pilot dog. So I wanted to talk about mental health, basically increasing your memory. And what I found and discovered actually is that you become more articulate with your words, your conversations. And what most people do tell you is that your conversations actually improve, right? You're able to put more words together. You're able to think more thoughts. And you're actually able to remember things. So let's say you're studying for a test, or you're actually just studying something and you want to memorize a lot of concepts, right? I found that doing a semen retention streak, or even doing NoFap, is very beneficial to your mental health, because then you're going to be able to remember more things. And the reason why I say that is because your memory is not clouded, right? Your memory is usually clouded when you consume a lot of the pee. And the reason why I say that is because what I found in my experience is that, let's say you're consuming a lot of pee, and this is for dudes that are addicted. Even if you do it in moderation, I found that it actually takes away a lot of minerals, because mental fog, right? When you get mental fog, you can't really think straight, and when you can't think straight, you can't act straight. You don't memorize things very well, and I also lose a lot of motivation when I if, like, let's say I consume the pee and I'm trying to memorize a test. The other day I was actually trying to do a test for something, and I couldn't memorize a lot of concepts, and this was prior to this was basically in my recovery process of a relapse before. And I realized that it's harder to memorize concepts when you are consuming a lot of the pee, right? So I believe that memory does increase, but it only increases over time. So you have to give it some time. Usually it takes about 2 weeks before you start to see increase in your memory. Even 7 days is very beneficial to your memory increase. And again, I take vitamins, ginkgo biloba, and ginseng. I take ginseng too. I also take some mushroom supplements, which I highly recommend for cognitive function. And that helps you increase your intelligence, your overall thinking patterns. It's great for your mental health and wellness. So basically, also I wanted to talk about emotional control and what I've noticed with my emotions. So I haven't said anything yet, but I've been doing breath work. I've been trying to do breath work for a few weeks now, and I find that I've become a lot more stoic. I'm actually calmer. I have more emotional control, and emotional control is essentially you're not triggered by other people. So most people that consume the pea, they don't have a very good sexual life. They have anxiety, right? And they consume the pea to release, right? To de-stress yourself. However, when you're consuming the pea, you're actually mentally stimulating yourself in a negative way, because your dopamine is actually you're overstimulating your dopamine receptors, right? The right way to masturbate is to do it with your imagination. There's nothing wrong with masturbation, all right? I want to just say that. And our forefathers, the ones that consumed the pea in book form, were still using their imagination, and that's why there's a lot of boomers that are very successful, because they had the Playboy magazines as opposed to the pea, so they were mostly using their imagination when it came to masturbation. However, in our generation, in what was introduced to me was, the pea. So, you're consuming this hyper digital fast food form of explicit content. And what that does is it actually rewires your brain not only to to see women as objects, but to not have any kind of real connections with people, right? You're actually seeing everybody as an object, right? So the moral of the story is that, when you're abstaining from the pea, and you're controlling yourself and you're disciplining yourself, you definitely start to see better increases in your emotional control. You're able to speak more articulately and break down concepts to people, but you're also able to be more confident. Confidence comes with abstaining from the pea, right? In my experience, I've had a lot of great experiences with women. I feel like I'm pretty qualified to, go up to any woman right now and able to talk to them, because I have more confidence in myself. I'm not scared to strike up a conversation with somebody, even if it ends up in a rejection. And what most pickup artists don't tell you, too, is they get rejected. These guys get rejected all the time. But, that's not shown. Failure is not shown online. You know what I mean? That's what I've seen, is failure is not shown online, dude. So, with that said, I just wanted to make this video. I wanted to keep it short. I wanted to talk about, basically the benefits of what I've been experiencing with the pea. And I believe that it helps you with your memory for sure. So if you're, questioning that, it definitely increases your memory. If you have memory loss, or you feel like you have short-term memory, this definitely increases it because you don't have a cloudy mind. Remember that everything that you consume visually does stay in your mind, your subconscious mind, right? And when you're consuming a lot of pee, it stays in your subconscious mind, and that's your expectations of reality. And sometimes that could skew your reality, and if that's the dominant thought in your reality, then it's consuming a lot of bandwidth in your mind, and therefore you're not able to memorize or internalize a lot of concepts the way I do. Because and pro tip, read a lot. You know, if you can read books, you're absolutely going to increase your memory. And this video is a little longer than usual. I usually keep it around 5-6 minutes. If you're still watching, you are the man, you're the champion. Leave a comment below. Hope you have an awesome day, y'all. And leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you later, boss. Peace.